So our final theorem to cover for parallel lines and triangles is our triangle exterior angle theorem. So vocabulary, we have our exterior angle of a polygon. It's an angle that's formed by a side and an extension of an adjacent side. And then we have our remote interior angles. There are two non-adjacent interior angles for each exterior angle of a triangle. So our extension is going to be at the bottom of our triangle, and it forms that angle 1, which is our exterior angle. Our remote interior angles are going to include angle 2 and angle 3. Our last vocabulary word is our auxiliary line. Now this is a line that you add to a diagram to help explain relationships and proofs. So in class we're going to be formulating a proof for the triangle angle sum theorem. We'll be using an auxiliary line to prove that theorem. So keep that in mind on how we can prove it. Okay, so our triangle exterior angle theorem states the measure of each exterior angle of a triangle equals the sum of the measures of its two remote interior angles. So if I give you a triangle, and at the bottom of this triangle we're going to draw an extension on it. We know our exterior angle is going to be our angle 1, and our two remote interior angles, angle 2 and angle 3. Now what this theorem states is if I were to add my measure of angle 2 and the measure of angle 3, it will equal the measure of my angle 1. So let's use the triangle exterior angle theorem to find the measure of angle 1 and angle 2. So we know the triangle exterior angle theorem says that the measure of angle 1 is equal to the measure of angle 2 plus the measure of angle 3. And I'll have our diagram here for you to see. And let's begin with our first example. We have our remote interior angles equal to 18 degrees and 80 degrees. So let's find the measure of angle 1, and we'll use our equation. We'll substitute in what we know. So the measure of angle 1 equals 18 degrees plus 80 degrees. Add those together, we have the measure of angle 1 is equal to 98 degrees. Okay, now let's say we don't know our remote interior angle. We're given the measure of angle 1 and the measure of angle 2. Again, use that same equation and just find the missing value. Now we can use our subtraction property to find the measure of angle 2, and we get 65 degrees is equal to the measure of angle 2. If you guys have any questions, make sure you write them down. This concludes our lesson. I'll see you in class tomorrow.